Proverbs 30 is divided into 5 sections. Proverbs 30, 1 through 6. God's flawless word. Every word of God is flawless protection for those who take refuge in Him and must never be enlarged by human additions. A standout thought appears in verse 5. Every word of God is flawless. He is a shield to those who take refuge in Him. Verses 7 through 14. Daily bread and integrity. Aga asks for truthfulness and daily provision so that neither wealth nor poverty will lead him to dishonor God. A verse worth highlighting in this section is verse 8. Keep falsehood and lies far from me. Give me neither poverty nor riches, but give me only my daily bread. Verses 15 through 20. Insatiable appetites and wonder. Insatiable appetites never say enough. Mysterious paths inspire wonder. And adultery falsely treats serious guilt as harmless. Pay special attention to verse 17. The eye that mocks a father, that scorns an aged mother, will be pecked out by the ravens of the valley, will be eaten by the vultures. Verses 21 through 28. Small creatures, great wisdom. 4 small creatures display extraordinary wisdom through preparation, secure shelter, cooperation, and access beyond their apparent power. One key verse in this passage is verse 24. 4 things on earth are small, yet they are extremely wise. Verses 29 through 33. Stately strength and restraint. Stately creatures display confident strength, but proud fools must restrain themselves before stirring anger into strife. Verse 32 is especially worth remembering. If you play the fool and exalt yourself, or if you plan evil, clap your hand over your mouth. We are about to read through Proverbs chapter 30 from beginning. The sayings of Aga son of Jacob, an inspired utterance. This man's utterance to Ithiel. I am weary, God, but I can prevail. Surely I am only a brute, not a man. I do not have human understanding. I have not learned wisdom, nor have I attained to the knowledge of the Holy One, who has gone up to heaven and come down, whose hands have gathered up the wind, who has wrapped up the waters in a cloak, who has established all the ends of the earth. What is his name, and what is the name of his son? Surely you know, every word of God is flawless. He is a shield to those who take refuge in Him. Do not add to His words, or He will rebuke you and prove you a liar. 2 things I ask of you, Lord. Do not refuse me before I die. Keep falsehood and lies far from me. Give me neither poverty nor riches, but give me only my daily bread. Otherwise, I may have too much and disown you and say, Who is the Lord? Or I may become poor and steal, and so dishonor the name of my God. Do not slander a servant to their master, or they will curse you, and you will pay for it. There are those who curse their fathers and do not bless their mothers. Those who are pure in their own eyes, and yet are not cleansed of their filth. Those whose eyes are ever so haughty, whose glances are so disdainful. Those whose teeth are swords, and whose jaws are set with knives to devour the poor from the earth, and the needy from among mankind. The leech has 2 daughters. Give, give, they cry. There are 3 things that are never satisfied, for that never say enough. The grave, the barren womb, land, which is never satisfied with water, and fire, which never says enough. The eye that mocks a father, that scorns an aged mother, will be pecked out by the ravens of the valley, will be eaten by the vultures. There are 3 things that are too amazing for me, for that I do not understand. The way of an eagle in the sky, the way of a snake on a rock, the way of a ship on the high seas, and the way of a man with a young woman. This is the way of an adulterous woman. She eats and wipes her mouth and says, I've done nothing wrong. Under 3 things the earth trembles. Under 4 it cannot bear up. A servant who becomes king, a godless fool who gets plenty to eat, a contemptible woman who gets married, and a servant who displaces her mistress. 4 things on earth are small, yet they are extremely wise. Ants are creatures of little strength, yet they store up their food in the summer. Hyraxes are creatures of little power, yet they make their home in the crags. Locusts have no king, yet they advance together in ranks. A lizard can be caught with the hand, yet it is found in kings' palaces. There are 3 things that are stately in their stride, for that move with stately bearing. A lion, mighty among beasts, who retreats before nothing. A strutting rooster, a he-goat, and a king secure against revolt. If you play the fool and exalt yourself, or if you plan evil, clap your hand over your mouth. For as churning cream produces butter, and as twisting the nose produces blood, so stirring up anger produces strife.